Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Kovray, a couple that loves to play board games.
And today we'll be teaching you how to play Sir Ocelot's Cave.
Sir Ocelot's Cave is a two-player game designed by Chris Dahlman, and it's published by Lookout Games, who helped sponsor this video.
Let's jump to the table and let's learn how to play. As always, you'll begin by setting up. You'll first each choose a character, Sir Ocelot or Professor Penguin. You'll place a playmat in the center of the table so that you're sitting in front of your character. Additionally, you'll collect your companion, a moth for Sir Ocelot and a bat for Professor Penguin. Next, you'll separate the gemstones by shape and background. You'll put the amethyst with the bag icon into each of the corresponding bags, matching the shape and color. You'll then mix the remaining gemstones and randomly fill each of the matching caves, placing the gemstones face up. Each player will now receive 5 of each tool token, A, B, and C. You're now ready to play. In Sir Ocelot's Cave, you'll compete as either Sir Ocelot or Professor Penguin to collect the most precious gemstones in the newly discovered cave. In order to collect gemstones, you'll need to use your tools and rely on your companion's support. The deeper you venture, the better treasures you'll discover. Sir Ocelot's Cave is played in turns. Each turn you'll place a token and optionally collect gemstones. The game will end when each player has played all their tokens, so 16 turns. At this point, the player with the most points from gemstones wins. Let's dive into the specifics. Each turn has 2 phases. Place a token and collect gemstones. Placing a token is a mandatory action on your turn. At the start of each turn, you'll either place a tool token onto an empty circular space on the perimeter of any cave, or if you have not already, you'll place your companion inside the level 1 cave. Let's first talk about the tool tokens. Each is double-sided, showing different tools on each side. You may choose any of your remaining tokens to place. You'll place tool tokens on circular spaces on the perimeter of any cave, including the level 3 cave. Why do you want to do this? Well, if a gem is seen by 3 different tools from 3 different sides, you'll be able to collect it. More on that in a moment though. Instead of placing a tool, you may place your companion if you haven't placed them yet. When placing your companion, you can only place in the level 1 cave, either in an empty space or on top of a 1-point gemstone. If placing on a gemstone, you'll collect the gemstone into your supply. Your companion will act as a tool of your choice and can only benefit you. Once placed, you will not be able to move your companion within the cave. However, you may move your companion to the next cave. On future turns, after you've placed your companion, in addition to placing your tool token, you may move your companion into the next cave. So level 1 into level 2 or level 2 into level 3. You may only move your companion once per turn. And again, not in the same turn as you first placed them. When moving, same rules apply. You can place in an empty space or on top of a 1-point gemstone, which you will collect. You may not move your companion within the cave. And, as you may have deduced by now, you may only move your companion twice per game. Once from level 1 to level 2, and once from level 2 to level 3. Now let's talk about the collecting gemstones phase. As mentioned earlier, in order for a gemstone to be collected, it needs to be seen by 3 different tools from 3 different sides. In this phase, you may collect all the gemstones from all the caves for which this condition applies. Once collected, you'll place your gemstones in front of yourself. They'll be used for scoring at the end of the game. Now, if your companion is inside the cave, they'll serve as a wild tool token for the purpose of collecting gemstones only in that cave. Although you can use tool tokens placed by your opponent, your companion will only benefit you. Your opponent cannot use it to claim gemstones. Now, most of the tool tokens you'll place will only affect one cave. However, there are a few spaces on the board that will affect both caves adjacent to them. So keep an eye and place strategically. Now, what kind of gems will you collect? Well, let's talk about Geodes and Celestites before we head into final scoring. When collecting a geode, you immediately draw an amethyst from the corresponding bag, whose color matches the cave. You'll return the geode back to the box, and you'll keep your amethyst token secret from your opponent. Now onto Celestites. These can only be found in a level 1 cave, and they come in 3 different shapes. When you collect all 3 shapes, you'll draw an amethyst token from the blue bag. Additionally, unlike geodes, you'll get to keep the celestite tokens. Throughout the game, you may collect multiple sets and activate them, but each celestite token may only contribute to 1 set. Again, you'll keep your Amethyst tokens drawn hidden from the other player. Now there are 4 special Amethyst tokens you can collect, whose score will vary depending on what gemstones you've collected. Let's quickly run through them. This one will score a point for each gemstone with a printed value of 1 that you have collected. This one's the same, except it's a point for every gemstone with a printed value of 3 that you've collected. This one will score 1 point for each gemstone remaining in the blue level 1 cave at the end of the game. And this one will score 2 points for each gemstone remaining in the green level 2 and red level 3 cave at the end of the game. Now you keep taking turns placing tools collecting gemstones until each player has placed all of their tools. At this point, you're ready for final scoring. You'll reveal your collected Amethyst tokens and add up the total points from all of your gemstones. After tallying your points, you'll compare the scores, and the player with the most points wins.
And that's Sir Ocelot's cave.
Do you have any questions? You can leave them in the comments down below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
And of course, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, because we love talking and teaching board games.
Now, for our question of the day, we have Sir Ocelot and Professor Penguin. If all of a sudden a third player came into the mix, who would it be? Who?
What are you going to say?
I'd be an owl. It'd be archaeological owl.
Archaeologist owl?
Maybe. What would you say?
Maybe tactical turtle.
I like that. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you over at the
next one. Bye!